In the K-pop world, where every move of an idol is scrutinized under a magnifying glass, sometimes even the smallest action can spark a storm of speculation. Recently, Twice's Sana and Big Bang's GDragon found themselves at the center of attention after a brief dating rumor, triggered by nothing more than a simple social media tag. Yet behind this rumor lies something deeper than just who's dating who. It reveals how K-pop operates, how fans interpret signs, and the subtle brilliance of entertainment marketing. When a tag turns into romantic evidence. The story began in April, when GDragon shared a clip of Twice performing as guest artists at Coldplay's Seoul concert. Among countless stars present, he tagged only Sana's account. For K-pop fans, this was enough to ignite rumors. Was there something special between the king of K-pop and the new generation idol sweetheart? Speculation spread rapidly online, dominating global fan forums. Soon after, GDragon's side clarified, the tag was simply a friendly gesture, made shortly after filming Fridge interview. We didn't explain right away because revealing the connection would have spoiled his appearance on the show. What's fascinating here is how a small, friendly action, devoid of romantic intent, was magnified into a full-blown dating rumor. This reflects a unique feature of K-pop fandom culture. Every signal is treated as a hint, and these hints often carry more weight in fans' eyes than official statements themselves. Sana speaks up, "I had to wait a whole month to tell." In the latest episode of her YouTube series Sana's Fridge interview, the Twice member candidly addressed the rumor. She recalled, "That day was truly memorable. It felt like a gathering of people who would never have met if not for the show. I don't know if I should say this, but my account appeared on his SNS. The members knew, but since it was only a few days after filming, we couldn't reveal it. I was dying to tell, but I waited and waited. Finally, a month later, it came out." Her words not only cleared up the misunderstanding but also shed light on how idols often have to keep secrets for the sake of media strategy. In an industry where premature disclosures can ruin carefully planned narratives, idols sometimes become reluctant keepers of silence. GDragon, Sana, and the crossroads of two generations. Another perspective worth noting, this incident unintentionally became a symbolic bridge between two K-pop generations. GDragon is a living legend of the second generation, a figure who shaped the very blueprint of global idol culture. Sana, on the other hand, is part of Twice, a powerhouse of the third generation that continues to dominate worldwide. Their joint appearance on Fridge interview was not just entertainment content, it symbolized a generational handshake. Old and new can coexist, even amplify each other's relevance, through unexpected interactions. A simple tag ended up highlighting this generational synergy in the most viral way. Clever PR move or pure coincidence? This raises the question, was this purely an innocent misunderstanding, or a calculated PR tactic? From GDragon's angle, the accidental tag created a wave of curiosity, driving attention to Fridge interview. From Sana's perspective, the rumor unintentionally boosted her individual visibility. Her name alone dominated international headlines from a single tag. Though no one admits it, the PR effect of this scandal far outweighed its original value. Both fandoms, Big Bang's and Twice's, were drawn in, giving the show and the idols a surge of relevance that lasted well beyond the moment. Twice and their historic milestone. As the rumor cooled, Twice pressed on with career-defining achievements. The group is currently in the midst of their 6th world tour, This Is For, spanning multiple continents. On August 2nd, they made history by becoming the first K-pop girl group ever to headline Lollapalooza Chicago, one of the world's largest music festivals, attracting over 400,000 attendees annually. This milestone not only cements Twice's global dominance but also signals a shift. Girl groups are now breaking barriers on international stages once dominated by Western artists or male K-pop acts. Conclusion: one tag, many meanings. The Sana GDragon story proves that in K-pop, no detail is too small. A single social media tag can spark dating rumors, double as a marketing tool, and more importantly, provide new perspectives on the complex interplay between idols, fans, and media. On a broader level, this case illustrates how K-pop is not just about music but also about the industry of signals. where every wink, every status update, every Instagram tag can become storytelling fuel for fans. And sometimes, it's these fan-driven stories that push idols and shows into the spotlight, exactly as Sana and GDragon just experienced. In K-pop, the smallest gestures can spark the loudest conversations. A single like, a shared photo, or one unexpected tag on social media is often enough to send entire fandoms into detective mode. This was exactly the case earlier this year, when Twice's Sana and Big Bang's GDragon found themselves at the center of a dating rumor, despite the fact that the evidence was nothing more than an Instagram tag. The tag that started it all. The controversy began in April, when GDragon posted a clip of Twice performing as guest artists at Coldplay's Seoul concert. While dozens of idols and celebrities attended the show, he tagged only one person, Sana. For many fans, the decision seemed deliberate, perhaps even intimate. Was GDragon signaling something more than professional admiration? Speculation spread quickly across fan forums, both in Korea and internationally. The idea of a romantic link between a second-generation icon and a third-generation star was enough to dominate headlines. The clarification. GDragon's agency moved to cool down the rumors. The explanation was straightforward: the tag was simply a friendly gesture after he had filmed Fridge Interview, a YouTube series where Sana also appears. Revealing the connection too early, they added, might have spoiled his surprise appearance on the show. Yet the rumor persisted. In the hypersensitive ecosystem of K-pop fandoms, official statements often feel less convincing than the hints fans believe they've uncovered themselves. Sana breaks her silence. Now, months later, Sana has addressed the speculation directly in a new episode of Sana's Fridge Interview, titled Reading Your Comments on Sana's Interview. Her words were both candid and revealing. That day was truly memorable, she recalled. It felt like a gathering of people who would never have met if not for the show. My account appeared on his SNS, but since it was only a few days after filming, we couldn't reveal his appearance. I really wanted to say something, but I had to wait, and finally, a month later, it was broadcast. Her comments highlight a reality that fans rarely consider: idols often must suppress their own voices for the sake of production schedules and marketing strategies. What looks like secrecy or mystery from the outside is sometimes just professional restraint. More than just a rumor. Beyond gossip, the incident raises a larger question about how K-pop functions in the age of social media. A single interaction between idols can trigger global speculation, amplifying both their personal image and the projects they are tied to. Whether intentional or not, the Sana GDragon rumor created enormous visibility for Fridge Interview, for Sana herself, and even for GDragon, who has remained relatively quiet in recent years. It also symbolized an intriguing generational bridge. GDragon, a pioneer of K-pop's second wave, and Sana, a face of third-generation girl groups, rarely cross paths. Their brief connection served as a reminder of how the industry continues to evolve while still revering its legends.